Hey, I'm Steve from Johnson Chrysler. Today we have a compilation of all the Ram trucks that we have reviewed. Please like, comment, subscribe below. Let me know what your thoughts.
Hey everyone, it's Steve again from Johnson Motor Sales. We're here to talk about the 2025 Ram 1500 Rebel. Let's take a look at this, compare it slightly to the Warlock we looked at previously. Let's take a look at the front of this truck. So there's a lot of features in this truck. Compared to the Warlock, it's got a lot going on. Let's start at the top. We've got the camera. This is going to help with traffic sign recognition, evasive driving, advanced braking systems. All of that is integrated in the safety package of this truck, okay? It has the very distinct Rebel Ram Sport hood. It's pretty cool with the air intakes, you know, the bubble in the top. It's a really nice feature. A lot of people like it. A lot of people love the way it looks. It has the front off-road camera in it for if you're off-roading, you know, got a massive pothole in front of you, you can't see it, you turn on the camera, you take a look, you can see what's going on. Headlamps themselves have the integrated halo around. Warlock didn't, but still did have the blacked out behind as part of this Rebel package. Front bumper, textured. Really nice for rock chips and stuff like that to stop all of that. The front tow hooks, again, same as the Warlock. A lot of the key features similar. This one's just wrapped in a prettier package. Let's take a look at the side of this truck. So, like the Warlock, similar tire, well, the same tires, I should say. They're Goodyear Duratracs on 18-inch rims. Great tire, like I said before. Great all season, great capabilities, mud, snow, all year round. Awesome tire. One of my favorites for this truck. Talking about the mirrors on this thing, pretty complex mirror. There's a lot going on in this. Again, it has the blind spot monitor on these. It has the small tow mirror integrated into it, black accented as part of the blacked out package on this thing. Integrated turn signal. Also has camera in the lower bottom of it to see the 360 around. And it does have the puddle lamp to show you the ground when you're stepping up into the vehicle. Again, there's a lot going on in this mirror, a lot more complicated than it looks. They do power self-fold in and out. So when you're at the stores in those tight parking spots, push the button, fold them in, make sure these mirrors stay in one piece. Don't forget to come on in, take a look at what I have in inventory, and don't forget to mention that you saw us on YouTube, you're watching the videos for our special YouTube incentive. So at the rear of the vehicle, again, with the blacked out door handles it has integrated, it has a matte black surround for the tire wheel well fender flare. The Rebel sticker across the back, there's no mistaking what version or model of truck this is. It's big, bold, and in your face. So take a look at the back of this truck. Blacked out handle again, integrated camera, backup camera. Blacked out badging, Ram 4x4 Rebel all across the back. The rear tail lamps are LED, very bright, really nice to see. No mistaking when this truck's stopping, you can see it. Has the trailer hitch, same as the Warlock, has the 6-pole and 4-way flat trailer hitch connectors. Also has camera connectors. If you have a camera on the back of your trailer, this thing will connect and display it on the screen inside. Blacked out exhaust tips, same as the Warlock, same feature, nice package. Does come with this convenient bed step. When you're getting older to step up into these trucks, they're a lot higher. This thing has a 1-inch raised ride height, so the step is key. It does help get you up into it. Let's take a look at the bed. So this is the new power tailgate from Ram. It's easy fold down, easy fold up, one push of a button on there on the key fob or on the side of the tailgate. This thing power folds itself right back on up. This does have the factory bed utility group. It has a spray and bed liner in it. It has the LED lamps. If there's a tonneau cover over top, push the button, you can see everything inside of the back. No problem, you know where things are, you can grab them. Has the tie down bed rails for you in case you gotta strap something down in place, and does have the larger 115 volt 400 watt plug in the back in case you need to plug in something just a little bit bigger and make sure it's charged by the time you get there. Let's power fold it up, take a look. Right around the rear window here, we do have the privacy glass again. This one does have the upgraded rear window with the defroster on it itself. Does again have the open and close integrated into it, which is really nice, convenient. Open it up, get some airflow in the cab. So let's take a look inside this truck. A lot of features inside this truck. Pano sunroof, front half opens, rear half's a moonroof. Fun for the kids to look up and see what's going on in the sky. Interior leather seats. This does have the upgraded leather. You can have it in a vinyl and cloth insert that is on the base Rebel. This one does have the upgraded leather seats in it. This has the upgraded radio. This is a 14-inch radio, massive screen in it. Does have the passenger interactive system, which they can watch videos and music and stream music, and they can navigate for you while you drive, so that you're not trying to fumble your way through it to figure out where you're going. A lot of storage compartments, cup holders, integrated dual phone chargers, USB, mini USB, HDMI hookup for that passenger screen in case you want to plug in a Fire Stick, watch videos, way to the cottage, whatever you want to do. It's there, it will do it. This, as compared to the Warlock, has 4 auto, 4 high, 4 low, and 2-wheel drive. 4 auto is nice when you're just not sure whether you need 4-wheel drive or not. You just put in 4 auto, let the truck do the thinking for you. It'll engage, disengage how it sees fit. Does again have the locking front and rear differential axles. Does have the stop start feature on this, as it is the straight 6 twin turbo in this truck. Adaptive cruise control capabilities. It has standard cruise control capabilities. You can shift up and down from the actual cluster. It has drive modes you can adjust on the fly. Cluster screen on this is totally customizable. You can flip it around, you can change it. If you want just how fast you're going, you want RPM, it will do it all. This has the upgraded interior sound system, the Harman Kardon speaker system. Great system, very clear, very loud if you want it to be. With the pano sunroof, you have a panel screen. It will open up just the glass, or it will fully close with a cloth headliner if you want to keep that sun off of your head and out of your face. So like I said, there's just so many features in this truck, so much you can do. I didn't even get into the radio and its capabilities and what you can do with the screens. It's just so much to actually explain. It's almost better if you just come in, touch, feel, play with it, see what you like, what you don't like, and see what we can do. So the Rebel does come in a couple different versions. You can get a base Rebel. This is more a Highline Rebel. There's even a higher package called the Rebel X. I personally do drive that truck. It has a lot of all of these features, a couple extras. Really nice truck. I love the truck. I've been driving it for a couple months now. One of my favorites. So taking a look at the rear of this truck. Again, similar to the Warlock in terms of room, space, capabilities, and what you can do back here. Obviously nicer leather seats like we talked about earlier. It has rear heated seats. It has rear USB chargers, mini USB chargers, has a 120 plug in case you want to plug something in back here. Has your own vent controls on the sides here, and down below it has a heat vent as well. This car does have the Harman Kardon speaker system like we talked about. It does have speakers on the roof and ceiling behind you. Still nice, comfortable, really great for those long rides. So let's take a look under the hood of this truck. So again, the standard 420 horsepower, 469 foot-pounds of torque in this truck. They do make a high output version of this motor. So the straight 6 twin turbo comes in a standard and does come in a high output. It's currently not available in the Rebel. I think it will be one day. More horsepower, more torque. You can currently get it in the tungsten and limited versions, and even the Laramie, I believe it is a package. It does have stop start like we talked about earlier, all the integrated differentials with locking front and rear differential, very similar to the Warlock. Same kind of power plant, just a lot nicer features. Hey everyone, it's Steve from Johnson Chrysler again. We're gonna today take a look at the 2025 Ram 1500 Warlock package. Let's get into it and take a look. So let's take a look at the front of this truck. Some neat features. They got the blacked out front bumper. They have the tow hooks as part of that Warlock package, just in case you gotta pull something out or get stuck. It has the front sensors for occupant restraint, also for the active braking. Does integrate the active braking camera up front to see what's in front of the truck, just in case you do get into a situation. So the Warlock does have the dual high beam integrated lights with the lower LED fogs in it. Does have the blacked out accents. You'll see it throughout all the finer parts of this vehicle. Behind the lights, you'll see the back side of it is all blacked out. Really clean look, really stylish, beautiful truck. So let's take a look at the side of this truck. So it is the newer body style. It does come stock with the Warlock package with the 18-inch blacked out rims. Does have the 275, 70, 18-inch tires, Goodyear Duratrax, great tire year round, winter, snow, mud, you name it, those tires will pull you through it. Does come with the standard mirrors, does have the blind spot, small mirror so you can see what you're doing. You can have an optional trailer tow mirror as well. Not all the trucks really come with it, but definitely a nice feature. What's cool about this truck, it has a lot of the Rebel capabilities, okay? Lower base price, but a lot of the capabilities. Has a locking front and rear diffs, has a 4x4, high, low. You can really make this thing work for you if you're looking for a truck that needs to pull, get out of mud, get stuck, go on those back roads, or just have a lot of fun. So these trucks do come standard with the 5-foot 7-inch bed, more than capable, taking all your payloads, carrying whatever you need. This is the Warlock package, does have the Deckling on it. Still, again, does have the private sea glass around the back of the truck, tint to keep those sun out. So let's take a look at the rear of this truck. So blacked out badging all around, 4x4 Ram, all blacked out, has the integrated tailgate camera, standard feature, standard equipment. Trailer tow hitch, standard. It has the 7-pole and 4-way flat for trailer wiring. Part of the Warlock package is also black tipped exhaust on the back of these trucks. Let's take a look inside. So 5'7" bed, more than long enough. You can carry a standard 4x8 foot sheet by folding down the tailgate, strapping it down. It does have the integrated tow down, tie down hooks, front and rear, helping you carry those loads home safely. So it does have the tinted out privacy glass in the back with a power slide for the middle, just to open up, give you a little bit more air flowing through the cab on those stuffy days. Guys, don't forget to come on down to Johnson Motor Sales. Mention, if you're in the market for service or a new vehicle, mention our YouTube channel, mention you've seen this on YouTube for our great YouTube incentive. So let's take a look inside this truck. So, all around interior, cloth seating, great inserts in it, still has the white accent stitching. Cup holders, armrest, integrated, a little bit of storage space in there. Does pop up into a 6-seat if you needed it. This vehicle has a dual storage compartment, top and bottom with the glove box, has the 8.4-inch radio screen, front and rear park assist, tow haul mode for you. It does have an integrated 120 plug in case you need to plug something in, charge it, laptop, something along those lines. As I mentioned before, with the locking differentials, 4 high, 4 low, 2-wheel drive, all your buttons are right here at your fingertips. I really like this truck in terms of a value point of view. A lot of great features in it at a great price. A lot of key features guys are looking for in the Rebel, but you can get into it in the Warlock. Lower end truck, but still a lot of the key features they kept standard on this. Auto headlamps, great feature. Everybody loves them. Who doesn't forget to turn on their headlights at night? It does have the cruise control with the active distance. You can shorten, lengthen, stop it, turn it on. It will adjust as it's driving in terms of your distance. So the truck does have the 392 gears in this one, paired with that straight 6 3-liter twin turbo motor, ton of power, great capabilities. Can tow with the 392s, definitely help you pull those heavier, larger loads in the bed or a larger trailer, no problem. This truck will handle it. The slush mats in this thing are great, all weather, clip in, exact fit, no worries, keeps all that mud and slush on the mat. Dump it out of the truck, keeping your truck clean and ready to go. So take a look at the back seat. A lot of leg room in the back of these trucks. Very comfortable, longer drives, no problem. 4th-seater, if you want, armrest down, 2 cup holders, good to go. It does have the all-weather floor mats that we talked about earlier and the in-floor storage compartment, typically keeping tie downs, jumper cables, all those things you use now and again. When you need them, and they're in a great, convenient place, out of the way, locked up, and good to go. A lot of leg room in the back of this one, very comfortable, great seating, has the headrest for you, keeping you safe on those longer trips. Comfortable seat, great stitching throughout, has that inner design in the middle of the seat, great features. So let's pop the hood and take a look at the engine on this. So it does have the inline 6-cylinder twin turbo engine, producing 420 horsepower and 469 foot-pounds of torque. Like I said, this thing is gonna pull just about anything you wanna put behind it and carry any payload you're gonna stick in it. Does have stop start on the engine, you know, shuts off at lights, takes some getting used to, but once you see the gas bills drop and the fuel efficiency increase, it's a wonderful feature. I will definitely say that this engine is more fuel efficient than the Hemi. I've driven both. Hemi was a great motor, very strong. This one has a little bit more power. You can definitely feel it with definitely some better fuel mileage capabilities. Hi everyone, Steve from Johnson Chrysler. Here today, we're going to talk about the 2025 Ram Sport, the most popular vehicle in the Canadian market for the Ram 1500. So let's take a look at the styling of this vehicle. So it's most popular for a reason. A lot of people love this package.
So this is a sport package. It has the sport hood with the Ram air intakes in reverse. It has the night edition package in it, which is all the blacked out you see. Blacked out through the grille, blacked out through the door handles, mirrors, name badging, all around the vehicle is blacked out as part of that night edition package, including the rims. The headlights and lower fogs are all LEDs. LEDs integrated in the front, in the rear of this vehicle, and all throughout the interior. It is a very popular package. A lot of people love it. A lot of people like the styling of it between the blacked out and the color combinations. Okay, so there's a lot of safety features integrated into the sport package. It has the forward-facing camera on this model, has the pedestrian infrared detection, has the front park view sensors to see where it's parking, also has the camera up top in the front windshield for lane departure, accident avoidance and mitigation, all integrated into the front of this vehicle. Let's pop hood and take a look at the motor. So in this sport lineup, you do have the straight inline six twin turbo, standard horsepower, standard features on this one. You can get the high output in some of the higher trim lines, the limited and the Laramies and stuff like that. But realistically, ton of horsepower for what you need. This thing's gonna get up and go, all kinds of capabilities to it. So towing for this configuration is right around 8,200 pounds, give or take. They do get up all the way as high as 11.3, I believe, with different powertrain configurations and differential axle ratios. This though, running the straight six standard twin turbo with a 355 gear ratio is gonna put you right in the around 8,200 pounds towing capacity, which is more than enough for what most people tow behind a vehicle, you know, standard boat, trailer, pop-up trailer, RV trailer, all that kind of stuff, or just a utility trailer, something small. More than enough capability out of this truck. Okay, so down here are the rims and tires. Let's take a look. As part of the night edition package, it does come with the blacked out 22-inch rims sitting on Pirelli tires, all season tires. Obviously, 265/45 22s it's sitting on. Big, wide tire, all season. It's gonna get you through the mud, snow, and the rest of it. Side view mirrors, quite a bit going on in them. Obviously, it has blind spot detection. It has the integrated turn signal, has the camera underneath for the 360 park view so that you can see what's going on beside you as you're backing up. Quite a bit going on. As we mentioned, the black badging for the night edition package all throughout the car, up and down the sides, you can see. So for 2025, they took a lot of features that customers and consumers were adding to the sport builds and pretty much made them standard. They changed up the sport package. It's a little bit on the higher end side now, but a lot of those key features that customers and consumers were looking for, they've added into this vehicle as a standard option. So around to the back here, the back of the Ram 1500. So the night edition here, blacked out badging throughout. The chrome exhaust tips, or blacked out chrome exhaust tips I should call them, is part of the night edition package. Trailer hitch, integrated 6-pole 4-way flat trailer wiring. This does have the trailer brake controller, which has the digital trailer brake connections there for a backup camera on a trailer and those features. Rear view cameras here integrated into the tailgate, push button, power tailgate, folds down, folds up power tailgate. This vehicle is equipped with the bed utility group. Bed utility group is including the spray and bed liner, the tie down rails along the sides, the larger 115 volt 400 watt plug in the back cargo compartment, and the integrated LED compartment lights. If you got the tonneau cover on, can't quite see inside, push the button, it's gonna light up the area, you're gonna see exactly what's going on. On the left-hand side, convenient little place, push the button, tailgate will fold up, chintz, and lock itself in place. So in the lower trim cladding here is where you're gonna find your park sensors for the rear. There's 4 across the rear for this vehicle, integrated with the active braking in case you are backing up into something. Up here on the left, if you push down, there's a swing out step for you. When the power tailgate's folded down, step up and then step right up into the bed. Very convenient, very easy, a lot better than jumping up or trying to crawl up into the bed. And when you're all done, just give it a kick and it folds up right underneath the box. Across the back here, so the rear tinted privacy glass standard does have the rear window defroster on this vehicle with the power slide center window. Nice, convenient, open it up, get some air in the cabin. Up the center there, you'll see the shark fin antenna, a lot nicer than the standard mast aluminum chrome antenna that you used to see on the older models. Very sleek, very stylish, really nice, clean look. Okay, let's hop up into the cab here. So on this Ram 1500 Night Edition, okay, we do have the upgraded sound system. It's the Harman Kardon sound system, which wraps around. It's got speakers throughout the doors, front panel, subwoofer in the rear underneath the rear seat. A lot of convenient controls in this vehicle, okay? There is a lot of safety that they've added to this vehicle package as well. So auto headlamps, auto high beams on this one, turn them on, they'll turn on and off by themselves as you're driving down the road. It does have the adaptive cruise control integrated into it, setting your speed. It'll adjust distance according to however you have the gap set on it. This vehicle does have the larger screen. So standard on this vehicle is a 12-inch screen. This one does have the 14-inch, which is an additional package. The 12-inch was an additional in the prior years. Now standard, like I talked about before, a lot of equipment people were after, they made standard. This one is the 14, which has the entire large tablet style screen in it. It has basically, you know, passenger and driver, you can adjust temperature controls, auto adjust, however you see fit. Typically what I do is I set these trucks up just like I set my house. I set the car for, 20 degrees, 21 degrees, hit auto, let it do its thing. This vehicle is going to measure my body temperature. It's gonna look at it. It's gonna measure the inside cab temperature. If it sees it's getting too warm, it's gonna step it down and cool it down. If it sees it's getting too cold, it's gonna increase it and bring it back up. You don't have to get in the car, crank it all the way to max heat and max fan and sit there and then all of a sudden realize you're sweating because it's so hot in the car. Adjust it to 21, hit auto. It's gonna pump it on high. It's gonna get it up to 21 and then it's gonna step down the temperature to keep it at 21 and maintain it. That's the way they're designed. So on the right-hand side here beside the shifter, okay? Park, reverse, neutral drive, standard. It does have your four-wheel drive configuration here, okay? So 4 auto, 4 high, 4 low, and 2-wheel drive. Now, a lot of people ask, when do I use it? How do I use it? And ask me these questions. Typically 4 auto is what you're gonna put it in if the conditions outside, you're hesitant, you don't know, you feel unsafe, put in 4 auto. It's gonna be the safest you can be for that sort of a situation, the unknown. 4 high might be, it's just totally covered in snow. We're going through 6 inches of snow. Let's put in 4 high and make sure we're as safe as we possibly can be driving down this road. 4 low is only really used if you're stuck. Slid off the road into a bit of a ditch or you're stuck in snow, something like that. You're gonna flip this thing into a 4 low type situation. It's going to basically reduce the gearing, give you a ton of traction so you can get out of a stuck position. Okay, integrated in the center here as well, we have the mini USB, the large USB. We have the HDMI for the passenger screen, which we'll talk about. We have a dual charger, so dual wireless chargers. So 2 phones, yours, your wife's, your husband's. Plug them in, it'll charge, and away you go. You don't have to worry about all the cords, all the plugging in. If you need to charge the phone, just set it on it, it'll charge and start reading it. The passenger screen is the integrated screen. Integrated screen allows your passenger to basically navigate for you. They can adjust or readjust the navigation. If you need to make a stop or a restaurant you're looking for, they can start searching for it. Before in the past, you couldn't really drive and search at the same time. It wouldn't want you to do that. You'd have to talk to it. Now you can have the passenger do it for you. They can adjust the climate control. They can do multiple things in that screen. They can plug in HDMI into it. They can watch videos and stuff like that on the screen beside them. It is a screen that I actually, from this position, cannot see that screen. I can't really see what's going on. I would have to move my head all the way over to a passenger side to actually see what's going on that screen. It's designed that way so you don't get distracted. This does have the panoramic sunroof. Front glass opens and closes like a sunroof. Rear is a stationary glass to look up. It is part of the package on this vehicle. So it does have the Harman Kardon stereo system through the rear. It does have the accent stitching, stitched in bolster. Pretty spacious, a lot of legroom in the back of these trucks. Fold down armrest if you don't have a 5th passenger. And it does have the double cup holders in the middle there. Also has cup holders conveniently here and 2 more up front in the front. Lots of cup holders in this car. It does have cup holders in the side of these doors as well. You can put a cup, so there's lots of room for cups, bottles, and anything you need to stick in this thing. Heated seats. It does have the rear heated seats in this vehicle. 2 exterior seats are heated, the center is not. The USB has the large and the mini USB in the middle with the 120 plug. You can plug in whatever you need to charge, run, or plug in for the kids. So the 2025 Sport does have the starting MSRP of $75,900. A lot of equipment, a lot of stuff they've added as standard instead of additionals. Really nice features. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know what you like about this truck and where it's at. Again, it's Steve from Johnson Chrysler. Have a wonderful day, guys.